the pandemic gave the world a non-optional masterclass in the consequences of unmanaged mobility.
It's been a tremendously difficult year, but I think it's also been one of opportunity.
The future of global mobility in Australia is actually looking quite positive.
It is impressive to see the transformation in global mobility.
For the future, we are projecting a high surge in relocations.
It's about bringing more meaningful support towards employees, and I think that's where the international trend is going.
I think it'll make us stronger, it'll help us to react to things better.
To search new effective methods of improving the way we are providing services.
And we believe that the future will be one in which families make far greater use of virtual experience.
The way admissions operates now has changed for good and in many ways for the better.
The pandemic has been a catalyst for change and highlighted the value of technology and mobility.
We think of our customers and their customer journey starting much, much earlier than in the past.
The need and longing for mobility has never been greater.
We see millions of students now across the world who aspire to be educated in an international environment.
I think it's an incredibly exciting time to be part of the global mobility industry.
I think this is a unique opportunity for mobility leaders to use the lessons learned in 2020 and leverage this expertise to shape the future of work.
It seems that we're moving towards a hybrid model of work, a combination of in-person and online work.
The underlying trend is the even greater need for connection, care, and personalization in all that we do.
The future really does feel positive, and it involves a much greater emphasis on flexibility of work and study combined with well-being.
I'm optimistic, but steady as she goes.
The vaccination is a game changer for us.
We are people helping people, and that has never been more important.
The standard this year was absolutely excellent.
We are really excited about what lies ahead, and we're delighted to be here with you today.
I wish everybody good luck for the awards.
Hello and welcome. Last year, the Relocate Awards were one of the first awards ceremonies in the world to adapt to the new norm we all found ourselves in. We produced the sector's first virtual awards ceremony. Well, a year on, we're not quite back to normal, but because of recent easing of lockdown in the UK, things are moving in the right direction, and we're allowed to have modest gatherings outside. So that's why we're here in the beautiful Kent countryside at Relocate's HQ. As you'd expect from an international community, we've got people connecting in from all over the world. We're also delighted, though, that some people are joining us in person here in the UK to present and receive awards. This really does feel like a lovely celebration of rebirth, a very optimistic event for all of us. And it's great that you're joining us.
Hello and welcome. Something magical happened today. I woke up and the sun was shining, the birds were singing, and I even heard a cuckoo. The countryside around us is filled with lush verdant growth, new leaves and new beginnings. The air was cool and fresh. It felt like a moment from Shakespeare's A Midsummer's Night's Dream. Something magical had happened. Suddenly, there was hope of summer and of all good things to come. And that is what I want to capture for you all today. A sense of being out in the country, somewhere special that you love. Put your worries behind you after a tempestuous year and celebrate with us today here in Lamberhurst in the beautiful Weald of Kent. Join in to celebrate all our achievements across the world of global mobility and international management. I invite you to remember the wonderful things you've achieved, the innovations, the light bulb moments, the warmth of spirit when your team comes together to do great things, the small steps that help you get there. Sit back and enjoy being part of a truly global community and share in the success of those who've made things happen around the world to help people flourish in the work they do. There are certainly going to be a lot more changes along the way in the years ahead, but we are all resilient and agile. Enjoy and remember the magic when everything comes together. everyone is in the flow and you achieve marvellous things. For 50 companies around the world, that happened, and they were generous enough to share their experiences in their award entries so we can all learn and be inspired. Today, we look forward to revealing the winners of the Relocate and Think Global People Awards 2021.
Our first award, Excellence in Relocation Management or Mobility Support, recognises the vital contribution that domestic and international relocation management can make to mobility by helping businesses to grow and moving talent. Presenting the award is Mark Effelston, a member of our judging panel. Mark has over 24 years' experience in international mobility, primarily in financial services. He's worked in both client-facing managed services, advisory and in-house roles in the US, Hong Kong and the UK.
Always a pleasure to be here, always a pleasure to be part of the Relocate Awards. This particular award is one close to my heart. I've worked both sides of the fence as a provider and as a client, so very, very interesting for me to see all of the entries, see some of the things that the providers are doing out there to support their clients. So it's been a real pleasure to be judging this particular award. So the shortlist for the award was AY&J Solicitors, Heirs, Hart Relocation, Move Group, Santa Fe Relocation, and Weikart Workforce Mobility. And the winner is Hart Relocation. Congratulations.
Caring for staff, assignees and families on the move has been placed at the very heart of what this organisation does, resulting in a positive family, assignee and employee experience. And here to collect the Winners' Award are Anna Fletcher and Robert Fletcher, co-founders from Hart Relocation.
Thank you. I'd just like to we're feeling quite humble and want to thank Relocate for A, putting on this wonderful event and B, for considering us and granting us this award, for which we are truly grateful. I think we have a mission, and our mission is to create a great environment for people, because now, probably more than ever in our life, we have to believe in ourselves as human beings, and if we create the right environment for ourselves, we are all capable of amazing things. And as the world opens up again, hopefully we can all show and demonstrate that.
And I would like to thank our wonderful team, because we wouldn't be here without them. So Mon, Jess, Miriam, Dom, Ricky, and all our partners who we love and respect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
OK, our next two categories are for the service department sector. And we're absolutely delighted that Santa Fe Relocation are joining us as sponsors of the category Best Service Apartment Provider Regional Global. Now, this award recognises quality and professionalism in the provision of service departments that are operated by providers that deliver in 2 or more countries at a regional or global level. And here to present this award on behalf of the sponsor is Alistair Hunt, Senior Business Development Manager, Santa Fe Relocation. Alistair, do come and join us.
It's a pleasure to be here today. Such a wonderful event, such a wonderful cause. Santa Fe Relocation is a global relocation company. And we deliver excellence for our customers and their moving assignees around the world. And we understand the importance of having a good service apartment provider and the support that they give us within our industry. The shortlist for this event: ALTOVITA, Fraser's Hospitality, Furnished Quarters, Nomad Temporary Housing, Quest Apartment Hotels, SITU, Synergy Global Housing, the Ascot and Vision Partners. Highly commended for this category is Synergy Global Housing, and the winner is Fraser's Hospitality. Congratulations.
The emphasis on maintaining standards and assisting transferees during the pandemic shines through this entry. The efforts taken to provide a COVID-secure environment and to address both client and staff well-being is impressive. And here to collect the winner's award is Rebecca Hulens van Luuk of Fraser's Hospitality.
Thank you very much. I mean, particularly thank you to Relocate and thank you to everyone that has nominated us. This makes us very proud. I'm sure it's been a very difficult year for absolutely everybody here, and it's been a very particular challenge in the hospitality industry. We've suffered with a lot of properties closed completely. Those that have remained open have had to completely reinvigorate, refine ways of doing things and put cleaning practices in place like we've never seen before. It's been fascinating welcoming people throughout COVID, trying to help them manage through the crisis in a foreign country, in a foreign land, in a strange environment. So it's been a learning curve. Without our teams, we wouldn't have managed. We've learnt a lot. We're back on the road to recovery, which is wonderful, and I hope to see many more clients very, very soon. Thank you for inviting me to the most beautiful part of the English countryside. Thank you, everybody, for it. We're very grateful and very honoured. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And staying with the service department sector, this next award recognises quality and professionalism in the provision of service departments by providers that focus on a specific country or at a local level. Here to present this award is Simon Johnson, Chairman of the ARP.
Thank you. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, and thank you for the invitation. May I just say, actually, I think the last year has really highlighted, to me anyway, the value and the importance of home and making sure it's safe, making sure it's comfortable, and just the appreciation of this. And with that in mind, you have to look at the service accommodation providers and the amazing work they've done the last year to make that possible. So I think applaud should be echoed to them for everything they've done. So to announce the shortlist, we have Check-in London, Stay Cookburn Wankdorf, we have Super City Apart Hotels, The Square Service Apartments, Traveller Haven, and Week-to-Week Service Apartments. And I can confirm that highly commended goes to Week-to-Week Service Apartments. Congratulations. And the winner is Super City Apart Hotels.
Efficient efforts to respond to the pandemic are in evidence, including COVID-secure service delivery, staff training and staff recognition. The delivery of accommodation to essential NHS workers is to be commended. Joining us by video to accept the award is Philip J. Houghton, Managing Director from Super City Apart Hotels.
On behalf of all the team at Super City Apart Hotels, I wanted to extend a big thank you to Relocate Global for recognising us with this award. We're super proud of our product, our team, our artwork, and we really love looking after our customers. We couldn't be more proud of this award.
Excellence in Technology recognises the effective and innovative use of technology by a relocation organisation or HR team to bring about business and corporate benefits within the context of global mobility. And presenting the award is Mark Ethelston of our judging panel.
Hi everybody, today I have the pleasure of announcing both the shortlist for the Excellence in Technology Award and the winner of the category. So the entries were all of a very high standard. It was very, very exciting to be able to read and be part of judging all of them. The shortlist was ALTOVITA. We also have ReloQuest. We have Smith Stone Walters, TOPIA, and XPath Global. And the highly commended in this category went to ALTOVITA, well done. And the winner is TOPIA. Congratulations, TOPIA. I have to say, I'm aware of TOPIA for quite some time. They've been a very successful company, and even in recent years, they seem to be going from strength to strength. So well deserved. Congratulations.
TOPIA's platform is a great product that keeps getting better as it's developed further and further. It's easy to use and reduces the previously onerous task of putting cost projections in front of the business to a matter of minutes rather than days. Joining us by video to accept the award is Steve Black, co-founder and Chief Strategy Officer of TOPIA.
On behalf of the entire team at TOPIA, I'm so excited for us to be named the winner of the Excellence in Technology Award. We've been so pleased with the positive feedback from our customers on the experience that our technology delivers to help mobility programs of all shapes and sizes, and it's such an honor to be recognized by the judges. We love the Relocate Awards and look forward to getting together in person very soon.
This award is open to individuals and organisations from any sector which provide a specialist service to relocating employees and their families. Here to present the award is Paul Williamson, Head of Learning and Development at the Ambassador Theatre Group and a member of our judging panel.
Thank you, Jane. Well, in a year where people have felt disconnected and cut off from their colleagues, their family and their friends, it's a real privilege to be able to present this award and celebrate those businesses and companies that have made a really positive impact in this area. So without further ado, I'm going to read out the shortlist. So the shortlist for Excellence in Employee Experience or Family Support Award is Expat Nest, Formula Corporate Solutions India, Net Expat, Relo Direct, Santa Fe Relocation, and TASIS, the American School in England. And the winner is Net Expat. Congratulations.
The development and launch of the Spouse Partner Assistance Service to support assignees on the move during the pandemic is to be commended. They initiated a rapid response, which evidently made a positive impact on the communities they've brought together during troubled times. And here to say a few words is Des McKell, VP Global Advisory Services UK and Ireland of Net Expat. Very, very many congratulations, Des.
Thank you. And on behalf of everyone at Net Expat around the world, I'm delighted to accept this Relocate Award. I'd like to thank the judging panel for their review and recognition of our submission, and certainly to wish everyone in our industry all the best for the remainder of 2021. Thank you.
One of the reasons you won the award was in recognition of your very rapid response that made such a difference to so many people. How did you achieve that?
Well, we listened very carefully to our customers and our clients. It was apparent that many of the relocating partners around the world were severely disconnected very quickly during the pandemic. So we listened, we acted. We're an incredibly agile organization that allowed us to put in place the solution to provide that life draft, essentially, for partners at a really challenging time.
Well, very, very well done again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next category is Excellence in Education Consultancy Support, sponsored by the International School Ho Chi Minh City. This award is for individuals and organisations which provide a specialist education service to the families of relocating employees. Here to present the award is the International School Ho Chi Minh City's Director of Admissions.
Hello. The shortlist for the Excellence in Education Consultancy Support Award is Carfax Education, EduFax, Enjoy Education, Safe Passage Across Networks, and Santa Fe Relocation. The highly commended Enjoy Education. And the winner is safe passage across networks for the Nest. Many congratulations.
The Nest virtual gathering space is a no-cost support mechanism and is inspirational in assisting transition support professionals, tutors, parents and others in the education system in coming to terms with the ongoing impact of the coronavirus crisis. And joining us by video to accept the award is Dr. Douglas Otter, Chair, Safe Passage Across Networks, psychologist and author.
Thank you. SPAN is thrilled to receive the Relocate Award. We're thankful to the Think Global People Relocate Awards for highlighting our efforts and those of all the other important organizations striving to support people through transitions.
The next two awards are sponsored by the Ascot Limited. Destination Service Provider of the Year Regional Global recognises quality and professionalism in the provision of destination services that are operated by service suppliers that deliver across 2 or more countries, regionally or globally. Here to present the award is Billy Hughes, UK Area Manager, the Ascot Limited.
I think it's wonderful today to be networking with industry colleagues and friends. It marks definitely a major step closer to normality. I'm pleased to present this award in this beautiful setting on behalf of the Ascot Limited. The first award I'm presenting is the Destination Service Provider of the Year, Regional Global. The shortlist is Elite Woodham's Relocation, PERCHPEEK, Relo Network Asia and Santa Fe Relocation. And the winner of this category, highly recommended, is PERCHPEEK, and the winner is Elite Woodham's Relocation.
From a new beginning in March 2020, this resilient company plunged head-on into the pandemic. It has managed its employees, including onboarding new people, with a highly positive spirit. Little actions have made big differences, both in the management of client relationships and in building an engaged workforce. Joining us by video to accept the award is Anna Cavelli, Elite Woodham's Relocation.
Thank you so much for this award. It means the absolute world.
Our next award is Destination Services Provider of the Year, Country Local. This award recognises quality and professionalism in the provision of destination services that are operated by service suppliers that focus on a specific country or at a local level. Here to present the award is Billy Hughes, UK Area Manager, the Ascot Limited.
Okay, so the shortlist for the Destination Service Provider of the Year, Country and Local, is ABIA Relocation Pro, ICANN Relocation Services India, NYC Navigator, Personal Relocations, and Relo Japan. Highly recommended was Relo Japan, and the winner is ICANN Relocation Services India.
In the face of its own struggle during the COVID-19 pandemic, ICANN Relocation Services India set a great example as a company by focusing on employee retention and business continuity. ICANN's employees demonstrated their engagement and passion by going the extra mile over and over. And joining us by video to accept the award is Rohit Kumar, Joint Managing Director of ICANN Relocation Services India.
Namaste. I'm so pleased to receive this award on behalf of the entire ICANN team. I call it the Oscars of Relocation. Thank you, Relocate Group, for this.
Our next category is School, providing outstanding relocation support. It recognises a school that provides an excellent service and significant contribution to the successful relocation of pupils and their families. Entry was open to state, independent and international schools from any country. Here to present the award is our very own Fiona Murchie, Managing Editor of Relocate Global and Relocate magazine.
And the shortlist is Carfax College, Oxford, International School, Ho Chi Minh City, International School of Brussels, TASIS, the American School in England, the International School of Kuala Lumpur, the International School of London. Highly commended is the International School of London. And the winner is International School, Ho Chi Minh City. Congratulations.
A dynamic approach has been taken by this school to engage children, parents and staff during the COVID pandemic, with an emphasis on support for learning, both of children and staff, and a focus on well-being and safety. Joining us by video to accept the award is Mrs. Kim Green, Head of School, International School, Ho Chi Minh City.
It's an honour to receive this award. I know that it's been a really challenging year for many of our families as they've transitioned globally, and through the agility and skill of our teaching team and the commitment of our community, I thank our parents for their trust as we've looked after every child every day as they've transitioned into our campus. Thank you so much.
The Excellence in Corporate and Service Provider Partnership Award is for corporate businesses and service suppliers working in partnership to deliver excellent global people management outcomes within a global industry sector. Here to present the award is Mark Ethelston, a member of the judging panel and a global mobility expert.
Thank you very much, Jane. It's an absolute pleasure today to be presenting the Excellence in Corporate and Service Provider Partnership. Really interesting award, this one, because it relies on a fantastic partnership between the corporate client and the service provider. So without further ado, let's have a quick look. The winner is Santa Fe Relocation in partnership with E.ON. Congratulations.
Bringing together different organisational cultures is a tricky business. And it's clear that the partnership between Santa Fe Relocation and E.ON has achieved an excellent integrated mobility experience for transferees as well as HR.
Thank you. My name is Jenda from Santa Fe, and I'm also representing Dirk Thyssen, Head of Global Mobility at E.ON SE, who couldn't be here with us today. Thank you to our teams. Without them, it wouldn't have been possible. Thank you for them to do the everyday work, taking care of the expats of E.ON SE so that they have a joyful, seamless and smooth transition into their new positions. Thank you again to them, and thank you.
This award recognises excellent global leadership initiatives across the wide spectrum of people management functions that result in outstanding people management outcomes. Here to present the award is Paul Williamson, Head of Learning and Development at the Ambassador Theatre Group and a member of the judging panel.
Thank you, Jane. Creating safe environments for people to be at their best, to learn, to coach one another. In the post-pandemic world, this is going to be more important than ever before. So this is a real area of passion for me, and certainly it was incredible privilege to be a judge for this category, the Best Resourcing Talent L&D Coach Professional or Initiative Award. And the winner is Fragaman.
This is a really innovative and exciting initiative. To develop an immigration school to assist forthcoming legal professionals during the pandemic, when other education avenues and work experience opportunities were limited, is inspirational. And here to collect the award and say a few words are partners Ian Robinson and Louise Haycock.
We set up the school last autumn. We're really proud of it, and it's lovely to get the recognition. Thank you. Thank you.
And just to add to that, this was all Ian's idea. He deserves a lot of the credit. But it was lovely to work with so many parts of our organisation as all coming together. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This award is for contributions to global people management research and thought leadership. And we were looking here for innovative contributions which have practical implications and impact and also contribute to the advancement of knowledge or theory. Here to say a few words about the category is Dr. Sue Shortland, head of the judging panel. Sue is a senior lecturer in HRM at the University of Westminster, and she holds the honorary title of Professor Emerita at London Metropolitan University. Sue, hello. It's lovely to see you. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hello. It's good to be here. Thank you.
Sue, why is research so important?
Well, it's particularly important because it helps us learn lessons from the past, so we can learn from what's happened before and take that forward. With our knowledge of best practice and what works well, we can take that forward to help improve business outcomes in the future. So it has a very, very valuable role to play.
So tell us about this award.
Well, this year, we had brilliant entries, really, really brilliant entries, and they were very impressive indeed. So what we've decided to do is to give 2 awards. We're presenting an award for the best research contribution and also one for the thought leadership book as well. So the shortlist, to go through that first of all, is from BRIDGEWORK Consulting, Globally Grounded and Sea Change Mentoring, Relo Network Asia, and Santa Fe Relocation. I have the envelope here.
Ah, the dramatic moment.
The dramatic moment indeed. Okay, well, we have first of all a highly commended, and that's for their research contribution, and that is Globally Grounded and Sea Change Mentoring, and that's for their report on transitions care within the international school environment. And then the winner for the research contribution is Santa Fe Relocation.
The survey report, Repurpose Challenging Change, is comprehensive, detailed, and exceptionally helpful for global mobility professionals and others involved in international assignments and relocation. Excellent for sharing understanding and practice and taking our knowledge forward as we work our way through the pandemic. And here in Kent, to collect the trophy and say a few words, is Peter Graham, Group Director, Visa and Immigration Services, and the co-author of the report.
Thank you. I'll be brief. There's far too many people to thank. We had about 850 people last year who contributed to the research. And then a much smaller team, obviously, who helped put it all together into our report. But the main person behind this is my colleague and friend John Raisin, who unfortunately can't be with us today. So I'm very honoured to be able to pick this up on his behalf. And he asked me to mention, he rang me actually in my car on the way down, to make sure to mention 3 or 4 people who had been most closely involved in helping put the report together. And they are Julia Palmer, who's our Director of Relocation at Santa Fe, Dinesh Jagra, who's a partner at Crow, and Kevin O'Connor, who's our marketing and brand leader at Santa Fe, for putting the report into its very, very attractive format. So thank you to all of those, and thank you very much.
Thank you. And now let's go back to Sue for the second of the awards that she mentioned a few moments ago. Sue.
Okay, well, the winner for thought leadership in the form of a book is Sarah ROZENTHULER, and it's for her book, Powered by Purpose, Energize Your People to Do Great Work.
Sarah ROZENTHULER's book, Powered by Purpose, Energize Your People to Do Great Work, is an excellent thought leadership publication that clearly informs business as to how they can engage employees through developing a sense of purpose.
Oh, thank you, Sue. I'm absolutely delighted to win this award. Here's the certificate, which is great to see. It took 4 years to write the book, but really it's based on 20 years experience I love it when readers get in touch saying, I love this top tip. And winning the award is really the icing on the cake. So thank you.
Well, that's it for another year. Well done to all our winners and all the nominees, and to you for watching. Here's hoping that next year we'll be all back together raising a glass in person. That's it from me. All that's left is for me to hand over to Fiona for some final thoughts.
Hello, well, thank you very much for joining us today. And this is all about really thanking everyone who's contributed. Thank you to everyone who's entered the shortlist, and of course our wonderful winners. Thank you to our sponsors, and thank you to our supporters. Also, everyone who's pulled this together, our production team, Jayne Constantinis and Lee and his people on the video side. And of course, the team at Relocate Global, who we haven't been together in any form for a long time. So this is the first time. So it's great to see them back here today. And thank you also for the judges. We have represented here today, obviously, Paul Williamson and Mark Ethelston, Dr. Sue Shortland, the head judge, who many of you will have known for many years, who is very busy marking university scripts and dissertations, but sends her very best wishes. One or two words about where we're going in the future. When David, my husband David Ward, and I moved down here, which was over 20 years ago, 25 years ago, we were very lucky to land up here. And it has housed us and a growing family, and a business which has had many iterations over the years. And I think, as many of you are finding, it's pushed us to do more innovative things and to think of new ways of consolidating this work we've done in terms of content, thought leadership, and connecting people around the world. So our new future and direction is going to be taking things further on the thought leadership side, and also using this wonderful setting to allow other people to share it. So we'll be doing more films, podcasts, things like that. And we're hoping to have a sort of thought leadership centre here, where you'll all be invited to get involved. We would like to house resources from all around the world that are accessible to people, reports, surveys, learnings, everything that makes global mobility so important, but also extends into the much wider international management world. So we'd invite you very much for your ideas. We're looking for partners and people who want to get their material talked about and the content. So let's have some conversations, and let's hope that we can really grow global mobility and the wider international management context. So thank you very much for coming. Please warm up, run around, and enjoy some refreshments. Thank you very much.
It's been a fantastic event. We're really grateful. It's absolutely beautiful setting.
Absolutely thrilled. I mean, it's been such a challenging year, and to be honoured by being given this is really very, very motivating for the team.
Yeah, no, really very, very pleased for everybody who's been involved in putting it together. It's been a big piece of work, so yeah, it's a great achievement.
Words can't describe how excited we are to have won. I think it's a real affirmation of the mission that we set out on a year ago.
Yes, it's been a very, very difficult year, with many positives going to come from it, and it's going to change our industry.
It's bringing people together and connecting people in a meaningful way.
It's been a difficult year, but there is, as somebody else said, some positives. We had a move to a sort of more virtual house hunts. We've actually found really new initiatives, which maybe other people have raised as well. But it's quite exciting where that's going.
It's been a hard year, a tough year, and we've had to innovate a lot. So to be given this in recognition is really fantastic, so thank you.
And it's really fantastic to see that we seem to be coming back with something of a bounce.
We live in a fairly insular world, and it's probably become more insular as a result of the pandemic. But I think if we don't share information, then we're going to kind of miss a trick.
It's a huge recognition to have, and hopefully all our customers will recognise that too.
It's really, really great to get behind sponsoring and being part of something that celebrates best practice and helping people relocate.
So I think, Relocate's mission is to create an environment where there is a greater capacity for sharing of information, sharing knowledge, and that can only be a good thing for our industry.
You can see that people can see that we're going to come back stronger as an industry, but it's also nice to be able to do it together.